This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done. If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way. And that's what's going to happen. I pledge to the Bitcoin community that the day I take the oath of office, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's anti-crypto crusade will be over. It will end. It'll be done. It'll be done. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
In recent months, the cryptocurrency market has witnessed an extraordinary surge, with Bitcoin shattering previous records to reach $100,000. This historic milestone comes at a pivotal moment in American political history, where the intersection of technology, finance, and governance is being dramatically reshaped. The appointment of a new SEC chairman signals not just a change in leadership, but a fundamental reimagining of America's relationship with digital assets. This transformation is already sending shockwaves through global markets and regulatory frameworks.
President-elect Donald Trump has tapped Paul Atkins, a cryptocurrency advocate, to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission as its next chairman. That move comes after the November election saw a number of pro-crypto candidates, including Trump himself, win their races. Joining us now, one of the few Democrats who's been calling for crypto regulation, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. Senator, thank you so much for joining us. So first of all, let's talk about Atkins. Do you think he's a good choice to lead the SEC? And do you think that this is also a good first step in sort of changing Washington's approach to the crypto industry?
The significance of this appointment extends far beyond partisan politics. It represents a watershed moment in the evolution of cryptocurrency regulation, with implications for America's global competitiveness, technological innovation, and financial leadership. The contrast between this new approach and the previous administration's stance has become a focal point of discussion among both industry leaders and lawmakers. This shift in regulatory philosophy has been particularly welcomed by those who saw the previous framework as overly restrictive and counterproductive.
I think regulation through enforcement has been a failure and has been very devastating and destructive to the industry and to the economy. I think it's harmful with regard to industries wanting to be located in the United States and wanting to participate here without certainty. It's very hard for investors and it's hard for participants.
So Senator, Paul Atkins in, Gary Gensler out, leaving next month. Certainly many in the crypto industry, Senator, who would come on this show made it clear they did see Gensler as an adversary.
The implications of this regulatory transformation reach deep into the heart of America's financial infrastructure. Industry experts and politicians alike are recognizing that this isn't just about cryptocurrency. It's about maintaining America's position as the world's leading financial hub. This understanding has led to unprecedented bipartisan cooperation in developing a comprehensive framework for digital assets.
We want strong U.S. businesses. We want to compete worldwide. Cryptocurrencies, blockchains, DeFi, these are industries that can locate anywhere around the world. And we want them based in the United States. For New York, I want it to maintain its leadership as the center of the world financial markets. And when it comes to digital assets, I think it's important that we have participants and market leaders based in New York.
Senator, so a lot of that is obviously on the regulatory side and presumably will change under a more friendly regime. I'm curious what still needs to be done on the legislative and on the policy side.
The path forward requires careful consideration of both regulatory frameworks and legislative action. Leaders from both parties are now working to create a comprehensive approach that balances innovation with consumer protection. This collaborative effort marks a significant departure from the previously fragmented approach to cryptocurrency regulation.
So Congress has a number of bills that we've been looking at for a couple of years now. In the House of Representatives, Chairman McHenry and Ranking Member Waters worked quite quite well together on stablecoins legislation, market structure. Ultimately, I don't think the House ever decided whether to do a stablecoins bill, and so we never got one to pair with the one we had in the Senate. And we've never had a hearing on a market structure bill here in the Senate. So we've not had a piece of legislation that we could do in both chambers in this Congress easily. So I'm hoping in the next Congress, we can reintroduce market structure here in the Senate side, a stablecoins bill on the Senate side. I hope that the House can start working again on those two pieces of legislation so that we can work together collaboratively on a bipartisan basis and a bicameral basis and actually pass meaningful legislation to create basic rules of the road.
The transformative potential of this technology extends far beyond simple financial transactions. Industry experts and lawmakers are beginning to recognize the broader implications for various sectors of the economy, from healthcare to supply chain management. This comprehensive understanding is driving a more nuanced and forward-thinking approach to regulation.
And then that doesn't even begin to address the brilliance of blockchain. Blockchain can be used for healthcare, for health records. It can be used for organizing. It can be used for ownership. It can be used for 1,000 different applications that could transform literally any industry. And so we want to utilize these advancements and this new technology that is so interesting and so powerful for how we create literally a new way of doing business and a new way of communicating worldwide.
As Bitcoin reaches this historic milestone and America embarks on a new regulatory journey, we stand at the threshold of a transformative era in financial technology. Throughout our analysis today, we've witnessed a remarkable shift in the political and regulatory landscape, from Trump's bold vision of American crypto leadership to bipartisan recognition of blockchain's transformative potential.
I was impressed in the run-up to the election how many crypto traders, investors, analysts, strategists came on this show and really expressed their excitement about Trump moving back into the White House because they saw him as an ally. And I am curious whether you think your party, the Democrats, generally have more work to do to convince the crypto community that, you know what, Democrats can be an ally and a friend as well.
The convergence of political will, technological innovation, and market dynamics suggests that this is more than just a price movement. It's the beginning of a new chapter in American financial leadership. With bipartisan support growing and a clear vision for the future emerging, the United States appears poised to define the next generation of digital finance. The question that remains isn't whether cryptocurrency will become mainstream, but how quickly this integration will reshape our financial landscape. We want to hear from you in the comments below. Do you think the appointment of a pro-crypto SEC chairman will accelerate Bitcoin's adoption beyond the $100,000 milestone? Share your thoughts below.